I'm Romeo.
And I'm Juliet.
And you can't tell us what to do.
Bring the noise when we run upon them. 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 Free, 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 free,
Romeo is a badass kid who loves poetry. He's a total sweetheart, but also a complete stubborn brat. He says what he feels like saying, he does what he wants, but he's constantly honest and is very disappointed in what he gets in the world until he sees Juliet.
Juliet is an extremely determined individual, and she has the strongest backbone. But at the same time, she's only 14 years old, and that makes her very vulnerable at times. But she backs it all up with a certain cleverness. She's willing to do whatever it takes for her great love, to be with Romeo, whatever she has to do, even if it means losing her entire family in the process.
It's a story about living life to the fullest.
It's a story about taking things seriously, about throwing your heart into something. And every character does that, not just Romeo and Juliet.
It's a story about honor as much as love.
It reminds us of what being here with each other is all about and the fullness of that. And there's a lot of heart in that, which is needed today.
Because we're taking such a huge risk at a time when the theater is being safe.
We don't have a particular edge or spin, we just want to do the great works of theater.
Because we have studied for years and we're passionate about our craft, and rather than waiting around for the work to come to us, we want to carve out opportunities for ourselves.
Because we're not dependent on government grants or any other corporate assistance, we're solely dependent on contributors like you.
In the age of Tinder and text messaging, it might be nice to revisit a story where a guy climbs a wall to risk his life to court his love.
Because it's gonna be
amazing!
It's a story with passion and grand gestures, which might serve us well in our jaded modern time.
We are developing all of the characters, big and small, as unique individuals.
We're also transforming the theater into an art gallery.
We hope to unify the visual and performing arts in one space,
so that the viewer can see how different mediums relate to the same themes.
Look, we're not doing anything totally profound that's going to change the world.
We're just putting on a play.
But stories are important because they inspire.
And this one is jam-packed with inspiration, and that's why it's one that should be told time and time again.
And we're going to present it with an imagination and an energy that hasn't been seen yet.
So please, donate if you can, and make sure to stop by the Conley Theater this September.
It's going to be a fun time.
Bring the noise when we run upon them. 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 Free, 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 free.
Because why the hell not?
Because we get to call ourselves the Gators for short.
We call ourselves the Instigators because we want to spark a fire in the stomach of people who see our work. Also, we want to bring a new vitality to the New York stage.
Yeah, what he said.
Totally that.
Yeah. He's European.